Just finished reading a really good book called The Battle of Gideon. It's 300. And it got me thinking about this story from Judges chapter 7. It's verses 16 through 22. It's a story of courage, faith, and most of all, a reminder that it's not the size of your army that matters, but the size of your God. Here's the setting. Gideon and his 300 men were camped out across from the Midianite army, which was so vast that their tents were like a sea of people stretching as far as you could see. Now, Gideon knew that he didn't stand a chance in a direct confrontation, so he made a plan. He divided his men into 3 companies and gave each man a trumpet, a torch, and a jar. Then they marched to the edge of the camp and hid in the tall grass, surrounding the entire camp in complete darkness. Nice. And here's what happened next. At Gideon's signal, they blew their trumpets, smashed the jars, and shouted, "A sword for the Lord and for Gideon." Immediately, confusion erupted in the camp. The enemy didn't know what was happening. They couldn't see in the dark. And when they tried to flee, they ended up killing each other. In the end, 300 men defeated an army that was as numerous as the stars in the sky. So why is this story in the Bible? What's the point of it? Well, there are lots of lessons we can learn, but I want to focus on just one. God doesn't call us to be successful based on our own strength or abilities. He calls us to be faithful. You see, Gideon and his 300 weren't strong or powerful, but they were willing to do what God asked them to do, even if it meant going up against an army that was 300 times their size. And because of their faith and obedience, God gave them a great victory. This story reminds me that when God calls us to do something, He will give us everything we need to be successful. Sometimes we may feel like Gideon, afraid and outnumbered, but we must remember that God is with us, and He will help us if we trust in Him. I'll close with this. Are you facing a giant in your life right now? Maybe it's a big problem at work, or a difficult decision about your future. Whatever it is, know this: God doesn't call us to be successful based on our own strength or abilities. He calls us to be faithful. Will you trust in God's plan for your life and take the first step towards your victory today? If you enjoyed this message, please like and share it with your friends. Till next time, may you walk in wisdom, be filled with joy, and live a life that's pleasing to God.